Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Waalaikumsalam.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. My name is Rini and I'm an entrepreneur. I used to live in America and now I lost 2 of my children.
Sister, we are at the end of the program. Can you please go straight to your question?
My question is, how do I encourage my 2 children that I've lost in the USA to embrace Islam? Which verses that I should bring as a topic of the religion to both of my children that I couldn't have it right now?
Sister posed the question that how can I bring my 3 children who are in America to Islam?
Correct.
Why have you left them in America? Why didn't you bring them to Indonesia?
I didn't love them, but the court didn't allow me to bring the children.
Oh, okay, maybe you had a dispute with your husband or something?
I divorced from my husband because my view of the Islam.
Did you marry your husband as per the Islamic principles or as per the American principles?
Islamic. He's a mu'alaf, but then he's not practicing.
So sister was married to an American who's a mu'allaf in America, and now there was dispute, she came back. So how can she encourage her children to come back to Islam? The problem is, sister, you should have taken care. What you should have done, you should have brought him to Indonesia, married according to the Sharia law, and then gone there. So if you made a mistake, you are to blame. I always tell, please be careful when you go to a Western country. If you marry as per the Western rules, then you will be stuck with that. If you had come to Indonesia and married as per the Sharia ruling and then gone there, you would have been safer. Do you understand?
Yes.
So you made a mistake first by marrying him in America. If you converted, tell him, you are a Muslim now, let's go to Indonesia, marry according to the Sharia, then we come back to USA. It is safer. So now that you made a mistake, it will be difficult for you to get them back, because then you have to follow the law of America. If you had married your husband in Indonesia, you would have had to follow the Indonesian law, correct?
Correct.
So now that you made a mistake, you can only pray to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. You pray to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala that may your children be brought up in the right way. Now your husband may have gone back to his religion, old religion.
Yeah. But my question is, sir, how do I have an open discussion with my children, because they were asking about which verses that I have to bring out in the Quran? That's my question.
Verses in the Quran for what, sister?
No.
Your question is not at all, you are beating around the bush. Do you speak to your children regularly?
Yes, I talk to them regularly. We were talking about that I enforced them to become a Muslim.
So if you talk to them, have you seen my video cassettes? Depending what topic they ask, most of my video cassettes have question and answer session. What question they ask, you find the answer from my lecture and give them. Is there any new question they ask? What you should talk to them? Talk to them about Islam. Talk about good things about Islam. Talk Quran and modern science. You know what my son spoke? If your children are in America, they'll be impressed by science. Did you speak about Quran, modern science to them? What is the age of your children? You're not telling me. Children. Your child can be 2 years old, can be 10 years old, can be 20. What do I know? So sister, you're so vague. However, I don't have ilm gab.
My
We are
children.
running short of time.
Okay.
If I was in your place, well, Dr. Zakir, I have a question. I have 3 children, age 5, 8, 20. They were in America because of divorce. I could not get them here. How do I bring them to Islam? Simple. You are saying so many things without giving me. I don't have ilm gab. I don't get wahi from Allah to know what is in your mind. Do you understand?
Yes, but I have to shorten the...
You have to shorten. If you cannot shorten, then give somebody else a chance.
Yeah, but I just want to ask, let you know that my children is 16 and 14.
Now you're telling.
Yeah.
So have you spoken about Quran and modern science to them?
Yeah, one verses, but then if there's another verses that I can open for discussion with them, I'm asking you an advice.
That's the advice I'm giving you. You see my video cassettes. there is one cassette called as Education for Both the Worlds, how to upbring the children. See that video. Have you seen that video cassette of mine? Education for Both the Worlds. See that. That will give you indication how to upbring your children Islamically. See that. When your child is in America, give them those topics which will inspire them, like Quran and modern science. If they are impressed with Christianity, speak about similarities between Islam and Christianity. So you as a mother should try and find out what they require, and based on the various hundreds of talks I have given, you have to choose. I don't know what your children are asking. So you as a mother, if you're educated, you have to find out what is the requirement, what is the question, and based on the question they ask, you try and find in my talks. Mostly you'll find them. If there's something you cannot find in my talk, go to the other guys, they may have replied to that. Hope that answers the question.
Okay, thank you.